welcome back to another video. I'm excited to do this one right here, and today we're discussing the ORB strategy, which is the opening range breakout. So today I walked away with profits of 7,600 trading the NASDAQ 100 or the NDX. So I've been playing around with the zero DTE, zero date to expiration options, and been having a little fun with that. So I just want to walk you guys through this trade here. So let's hop over to trading view. All right, so the opening range breakout, what is it? So essentially, you're waiting to see which way the market is gonna go. And the way you do that is at market open, you mark the high and the low of the first candle. I personally like the 15-minute, so each candle on the screen is a 15-minute increment. So today, even if we look prior to market open, the New York session market open, when we look at some of the pre-market movement, we had ADP come out today, and so this private payroll number came out, and it was a little soft. It was low. So there's a little less hiring going on, and not as many job openings, right? So for the economy, that is not good, right? So the market sold off a little bit. But for the stock market, because the economy and the stock market are two different things. For the stock market, that turned out to be a good thing. Why? Because it puts a little bit more pressure on the Federal Reserve, and hopefully we get rate cuts, which is bullish for the market. So getting back to the ORB strategy, I will definitely say the ORB strategy is not going to win you trades every day, right? But if you manage your losses, on the day that we have these nice trendy markets, you can do numbers, right? And this can be done on any stock. I just personally like doing this on the zero DTE options. And what we got here is, like I said, 15-minute candle, right? This is market open, so the 9:30 candle. It formed, I marked the high, I marked the low. And what I waited for was a kind of like a solid break in either the top or the bottom. So today was a solid break above the top. And I like to see a little bit of a retest. I like to see the candle move up and then come down and tap this line, right? Don't really breach it too much, but like just kind of tap the line and then continue in the direction, right? So I got in right around this range here. I remember telling myself I did not want to take a trade until closer to 10 o'clock. So I got in right here. We were already above the upper orb, and I rode that trade up, and I placed a stop loss up here because by the time I checked back in on it, I was up significantly. So I placed my stop loss up in this area here, and I got stopped out for $7,600. And yeah, so I really like this strategy. And so I leave. You see, it's a lot of purple lines on the screen. These two are for today, but we got other purple lines for previous days, right? I like to leave those on there because they do act as lines of support and resistance, right? So I like to leave all my orbs on there and focus on what I'm doing just for the day. So I've been trading SPX and NDX, and SPX is just the S&P 500 zero DTE, or the S&P 500 index that you trade options on. So I've been having a lot of fun with those two. And so we'll see what I keep doing. I'm gonna keep working on this ORB strategy, see if I can fine tune it, tweak it a little bit to kind of increase the win percentage. Right now, if I'm taking, 4 to 5 trades a week, I'm winning three or so, but even the ones I'm losing, it doesn't do well in choppy markets, right? Like if there's a lot of chop, it's a little bit of a struggle to run these 0 DTE options because the theta decay, the time will just eat away. But these nice like trendy markets here does great. So I'm a fan. I'm gonna keep using it, keep messing around with it, and see what I can do with it. But I just wanted to share this with you guys, and thank you, and into the next time.